What's going on, YouTube? Bob Lewis doing a contest response for the Cardhobbyist. The Cardhobbyist, 500 subscribers. That's a lot of subscribers. He wants to know 5 things that YouTubers might not know about you from just watching your channel. Great idea. Love when these types of contests comes up. Broadens our our horizons or perspectives on each other. And so I just going to add a little spin to it. As I tend to do, I take liberties with people's contests. So I'm going to give you 6, and then one of them is not true. And then just comment down below for the heck of it or not, what you think is the lie. So, number 1 thing that you didn't maybe know about me. Yes. When I was probably younger than 10 years old, left at a funeral home for about 45 minutes, long enough for, like 2 cars went, and both cars thought coming home that I was in the other car, so they went home, realized neither of them had to drive back. It's about 22 and a half minutes away. So, left at a funeral home at a very young age. Number 2. On the way home from a family trip to Buffalo, New York, I recited the whole Ace Ventura Pet Detective movie, all the Jim Carrey lines. And my sister did her best to do all the other roles, but I had to help her a little bit. That was number 2. Number 3. In 1994, the AllStar Game was in Pittsburgh. My dad and I were in town, downtown, near the stadium, and at about late 7th inning, 8th inning, they sort of opened the gates, and we got to go in for the end, and that was when I believe Fred McGriff hit a single and knocked in Tony Gwynn, and the National League won. That was a pretty awesome event to experience as a young kid, 13 years old, hanging out with Dad in downtown Pittsburgh. Number 4. When I was almost probably 16-year-old, before I had my license, I stole a car. And what I mean by that is I lived in West Virginia, and down the lane from me was my buddy and neighbor, Dave Pirine. Called him David. I knew he was out of town with his parents, and I knew where there was like a spare set of keys to this car, and I had it back, and never got caught. So it's kind of cheating, not really stealing, but kind of stealing. Number 5. I met Jason Williams, the center for the Nets, I believe, New Jersey Nets, in 1996 in New York City at a Steve Nash birthday party. That's right. My sister was doing some modeling at the time. Steve Nash, his modeling agency was the same as my sister's, and we happened to be in town that week, and we got invited. And never met Steve Nash, but did meet David Keith, who played in Indian in the Cupboard, the movie version. He was the cowboy. Number 6 and final. Yes, I got a concussion one time out back of my house. We were throwing a bunch of crap away because in West Virginia everybody has like junk outside of their yard. So we were trying to break the mold, and we were throwing a bunch of stuff away, and there was this trailer, and we had a deck. I was standing on the hub of the trailer wheel, and I jumped onto the deck to try to like grab and like hang, but there was no bar to grab. It was just like a deck like this, so I swung through and fell down. And then like instantly the next thing I remember is my neighbor Roseanne Buxton waking me up, like sort of like this. So who knows how long I was laying there in the grass. And that is 6 things about me you might not have known. Cardhobbyist, 500 subscribers, awesome. I've been seeing you everywhere, man. You're very interactive in the community. Try to get to watch your channel more and more. I poke in and peek in on your little auctions and stuff, and I don't mean that to sound condescending, dude. That's awesome what you're doing, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, so comment down below if you feel like it. One of those is false. I'll talk to you guys next time. Ta-ta.